Welcome to English with Lois. For today's video, we will be talking about everything that you need to know about the IELTS in less than 5 minutes. What is IELTS? It stands for International English Language Testing System. This is an exam that aims to assess the language proficiency of a candidate. There are two types of IELTS tests that you can take. It's either the academic or the general training. The academic module is for test takers who wish to study at undergraduate or postgraduate levels, or those who seek for professional registration. On the other hand, there is the general training IELTS, which is meant for test takers who wish to migrate to an English-speaking country. Let's move on to the test format. The IELTS has 4 sections. There are those which are called papers, specifically the reading, writing, and the listening section, which are taken in one sitting. The other section is speaking, which is scheduled separately. This is an in-person interview with the examiner. The papers section takes about 2 hours and 45 minutes. The reading is for 1 hour, the writing for an hour as well, and the listening for 30 minutes with an extra 10-minute time to transfer answers from the question booklet to a separate answer sheet. As for the computer-based test, a 2-minute checking time is given after every section. Lastly, the speaking test, which is taken within 11 to 14 minutes. So what's in each section? The reading has 3 sections, each with a long passage and a set of questions to answer. There are 40 items in total. The listening has 4 parts with a difficulty that progresses. As for writing, you will be given 2 tasks. One is a report based on a given illustration for the academic module. For the general training, you will be asked to write a letter based on a given problem. The other task is writing an essay, which applies to both academic and general training. The speaking section has 3 parts with increasingly demanding tasks. Now let's talk about scoring. In the test, a separate score for each section is given. These scores are then added and averaged to produce an overall band score. A scale band of 1 to 9 is given for every section with half-point increments. Here are the bands with their equivalent descriptors. There is no pass or fail in the test, as it only provides a profile of a candidate's ability to use English, though some institutions would require a specific band score for a candidate to meet their standards. The IELTS uses a 9-band scoring system to measure the results fairly. Examiners do not see any personal details of the candidates to avoid any conflict of interest. Also, it is assessed by highly qualified examiners using a global assessment criteria. Lastly, the test fees. For the pen and paper and computer-based tests, in Philippine peso, that is 11,300 for both academic and general training modules. That is for the regular IELTS. But if you specifically need IELTS that is meant for the UK, you will have to pay 11,995 pesos. That is the IELTS UKVI. I will be including links in the description box for the following information. So that's about it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click on subscribe and the bell button. Dream big. Learn English with Lois.